And we're back. Welcome to another episode of Successful Marketing, Sales, and Relationships for Adult Small Business Owners and Entrepreneurs, where we teach you how to get, close, keep, and capitalize off each and every single customer. I am your host, Sadon Long. And today we're talking about how to simplify your marketing message so that not only is it easier for you to put out into the public, that it's more effective, it's easier to share, and it gets you more sales. So that's what we're talking about today, and thank you for tuning in. We are going into another weekend, getting a little bit closer to Easter. So for those of you who celebrate Easter, hopefully things are going well for you. And for those who don't, hopefully things are going well for you too. So again, what we're talking about today is how to simplify your marketing message. And we're going to simplify it down to these two things: what they want and what they need. I'm going to repeat it one more time. We're going to simplify your marketing message down to two things: what they want and what they need. Because at the end of the day, everything around that is just window dressing. Yeah. So, first of all, let's talk about wants. Okay. You want a nice house. You want a nice car. You want a nice body. You want to be able to take vacations. You want to be able to pay all your bills. You want to sleep in a really comfortable bed. Those are wants. Okay. So those are all the things you want. Now, in order to get those things, what do you need? For example, if you want a business that pays you well, that pays you enough money to leave some money for your kids, pays you enough money to go on nice vacations, allows you to hire really great people, allows you to have impressive, brag-worthy websites and marketing, then you need money. Okay. All those things are possible if you can write somebody a check, if you can hire away the best person from somewhere else. That's why when you get money, people start poaching people. Why? Because they know, I need somebody who can do the following things. And the only way I'm going to get them is if I pay them more than somebody else. So again, if that's what you want, you need money. But in order to get money, you need a wealth transfer. So in order to get a wealth transfer, you need somebody who's willing to give you money. Okay. Willing to give you money for your product, for your service, for your time, for your talent. That's the only way you're going to get the money you need to have the things you want. Again, the reason people have a job is because they want to eat. They want to be able to pay their bills. So they see the solution that they need as a job. Now, the reason people start businesses, and the reason you probably want to start a business too, is so that you can do above that. If you've ever been any kind of network marketing, people call a job just above broke. People say they pay you enough to make you give up on your dreams. But for the dreamers, the only way that you're going to fulfill your dream is to get some sales. Now, people are going to tell you need to market your business. Okay, you need to market your business. So now you spend thousands of dollars on a marketing person. But all marketing does is get you the attention, potentially, of someone who might be willing to give you some money. Doesn't get them to give you any. And that's good marketing. Good targeted marketing, speaking to a specific group of people who are likely to give you money, still doesn't get you the money. Okay. People are going to say, well, hey, I need SEO. Okay. Search engine optimization. Again, it puts you in front, or potentially can put you in front of people who might give you some money. but it does not mean that they're going to give you any money. You know, you drive past a bank every day, at least one. It doesn't mean that you're going to go in and give them money. It just means that there's a bank on that corner. And for most of us, we probably don't even notice the bank. So, again, you want bills paid, food refrigerator, car to run, brag-worthy website, brag-worthy marketing, respect within your community, to be able to take trips and go wherever you want, whenever you want. You know, you want freedoms, autonomies, control, power. But in order to do that, you need either A, process that gets you sales, or B, a person that gets you sales. I'm going to repeat it. You need either A, process, i.e. a system. Some people will say a sales funnel. Or you need a person who knows how to sell, pick up the phone, knows how to chase people down, talk people into it, present in a way that makes people want to give you money, all those things. But at the end of the day, you need sales. You could have beautiful flyers, but it does not make a person who wants to give you money move any faster. Person might want to give you money, but they say, yeah, maybe like in April. So in order to get what you want, you need a way to get it. Now, the reason I'm talking to you in the way that I'm talking to and getting you to understand what I'm trying to get you to understand is so that you can then turn the same thing around and view your customers through the same lens. Example. Your customer wants to lose weight. Okay, so what do they need? They need a diet, process. They need a trainer, person. Okay, they need a way that is going to help them lose the weight. Because wishing, wanting, manifesting without any commandments isn't going to get you to your goal. You can want to lose weight all day, but if you don't have somebody sitting you down and explaining to you macros, micros, what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, what not to eat, it's going to be harder. Matter of fact, it's going to be probably almost impossible unless you figure out a process. Now, maybe you don't get the process from a person. Maybe you get it from YouTube. Maybe you get it from buying a book, which are both, created by people, or maybe by ChatGPT or an AI system. But still, somewhere in there, you need a way. So now, what you are for your client is you're a way to get what they want. Okay. They want a beautiful lawn. You're a landscaper. You're a way for them to get a beautiful lawn. Okay. So now, your marketing just got a whole lot simpler. Why? Because now you're just simply identifying the people and their wants. Okay. They want a beautiful lawn, but they don't want it to cost a lot of money. They want a beautiful lawn, but they don't want it to take a lot of time. Okay. They want a beautiful lawn. They don't care how long it takes, how much money it costs. 3 different groups of people. 3 different sub-wants, but ultimately the same want on the surface. So if you're sitting at home, the reason we ask these questions and the reason we try to get in depth and the reason we want to get people on the phone is to figure out what bucket you fall in. Are you I want it done right and I'm willing to pay whatever it costs? Are you I want it done right, but I don't want it to cost a whole lot? Are you I want it done fast and I don't really want to have anything to do with it, so I'm willing to pay more to get it done faster? See, when you start to figure out what bucket that person falls in regard to their wants, then you can better identify their need. Again, if you want a business that pays all your bills, allows you to take trips, allows you to sleep well at night, allows you to sleep in a really nice bed, drive a really nice car, allows you to hire really great people so that you don't have to go to the office, allows you to travel all over the world, allows you to hire the trainer, then you need sales. Okay. Now, again, can marketing alone get you sales? For a lot of people, the assumption, and that's where the scam in this falls in, is the assumption is, okay, if I just get somebody to allow more people to see me, which is promotion, not marketing, by the way, then just because they saw me, I'm going to get sales. Kind of the if I build it, they'll come mentality. But the reality is, like I said with the bank, you drive past banks all day. But that doesn't mean that you're going to then walk into said bank and give them some money. Okay, so again, let's go through it. You need sales. Okay, promo by itself does not get you sales. Why? Because people seeing it doesn't mean that they want it. Two, you need marketing. Again, the people who want to give you money, hopefully your marketing gets you in front of them. But that doesn't always happen because a lot of people think marketing is just having something. Having something you could hold like a flyer, having something you could see like a video, having something you could see like a post. Okay, so just anybody seeing it doesn't get you any sales. Now then you're going to say, okay, well, what about my target market? Okay, your target market are people that you think may likely want to give you money because you have something that's going to allow them to get where they're trying to go faster, easier, simpler, less stress, less money. But does your marketing communicate that? You want a business that pays you like a really good job. So now what is your marketing saying to that person? Now, is it saying, hey, finally build a business that pays you better than a good ass job? You want to have a business that pays you enough money to pay really great people to run it so that you can make money in your sleep. Then you can straight reverse that and say, avoid being up all night trying to figure out how you're going to make enough money to pay your people. See, once you start to understand what they want, then things improve drastically because you're only focusing on things that get your client what they want. Okay, so now you're using less I and you're using more you. You want, you need, you're trying to get to, you've been thinking about, you've been considering, you've been hoping in your marketing. See, bad marketing focuses on you. Focuses on your product. Good marketing focuses on what's beneficial and what your product allows your client to achieve, which should be whatever it is that they want. When you talk about me, again, I teach people how to turn free social media into cold hard cash. Why? Because I know small business owners need money to pay their people, to pay their bills, to keep their lights on, to keep their brick and mortar locations open. And the last thing they want to do is spend money on ads that don't convert into money. Again, a follow isn't a sale. An insight isn't a sale. A like isn't a sale. A share isn't a sale. So now, how do we get those things lined up in a way that leads to a sale? Because even if a person gives you their contact information, which is great, if you got some contact information, that is beautiful. But you still now either A, have to send them some emails that are going to lead them down a path to buying. And that's what you hope the emails do, by the way, that you keep them engaged, that you give them information that ultimately makes them trust you enough, see you as the solution, and then give you money. And when you look at your emails, you have to say, is my email campaign doing that? Is it telling people why they should give me money, why they should do business with me, why I'm the best choice to help them get what they want? Is what I'm saying moving me closer to a sale? Okay. Same thing when you sit down and you take a meeting. Okay. I got information, I got referral, I got all that. But now you're sitting across from someone, and I'll be very honest. Man, me and one of my business partners had a meeting about a week ago, and it went horrible. I mean, my white boy fell down in the middle of the meeting. He was sick. Went horrible. But you know what didn't change all throughout the whole meeting? That we could do the things that the company needed us to do faster, better, and at a better price. Not cheaper, but at a better price than our competition. That we were significantly better than folks who were cheaper than us. And per dollar, we were better than people who cost more than we do. So now, even though the meeting went horrible, we're still able to save the opportunity because they don't have to like us to benefit from being in business with us. They could think we the two craziest, corniest people on the planet. Because at the end of the day, they'll still get what they want, whether we're corny or not. You know, I remember I used to really dress up for meetings, and then I realized that it don't really matter to these people. What matters to these people is, can I get them what they want? Now, I'll throw on a collared shirt, I'll throw on a polo, or sometimes I'll sit here with my, grownandrich.com on. But no matter how nice you're dressed, if you can't get the people what they want, it really doesn't matter. So if you're going to focus on something today, sit down, figure out exactly what your customers want. And most of the time, if you can figure out what they want, then you know what you need to do to get it to them. You want to lose weight, but you're busy. Okay, well, you might need a shot. You want to lose weight, but you like discipline. Okay, you might need a accountability partner, or you might need a coach or a trainer. You want to make a whole lot of money. Okay, then you need somebody who can show you how to take your business and make it attractive enough to get people's attention, and then what you need to do to close them. Because if you can't close them, again, all of this other stuff is irrelevant. The purpose of promotion, the purpose of marketing is to get you closer to the wealth transfer. But the thing that's going to get you over the hump is understanding how to close them, understanding how to speed up the buying process, understanding how to build enough trust and negotiate for your price by creating enough value to the point where the thing you're offering them is worth way more than their money. If you're sitting at home and you're saying, man, I want a business that pays me like a really great job, but I don't know how to get customers, or I'm struggling to get customers, or I'm confused about how to get customers, I can help you with that. I'll teach you the 7 gets. Does the 7 gets work? Hey, man, it's rated for business owners at this point into the 8 figures. But it's irrelevant about how much money it's generated. Here's what it does. It allows you to get, close, keep, and capitalize off each and every customer. Okay, so as a business owner, you need sales. Okay, so in order to get sales, you need people. So we got to attract them. Then we got to get them to buy. Now, in order to get the real benefit that you want, which is long-term success, you need to be able to keep those people buying. So now we create secondary purchases, whether it be a new product, a renewable product, whether it be some consulting on the side. We create another lane. But then you also need more customers. Now, the easiest, fastest way to get more customers is through referral. So, again, we create a referral process that allows you to then get other people to work for you. Okay. And part of the way to do that is by identifying your net promoters. Shout out to the book, talking about net promoters, which you probably never read. But again, net promoters. When you see those on a scale of 1 to 10, are you likely to recommend us? That's what that is based around. They're trying to identify the people between 8 and 10 because they know the people between 8 and 10 are the ones they really need to cater to. Those are the ones we really need to give bonuses to, have one-on-ones with, have conversations with, because those people, what they're going to do is they're going to check in, go live, recommend, demand that other people work with you. So if you need long-term success, then you need a process that keeps your customer buying and puts them in a position to then demand other people work with you, and that are willing to allow you to partner with them and elevate and celebrate them so that they become a beacon that draws in other clients. So for us, what we're doing is we're really taking a lot of the work off your plate. Because once you close them that first time, then we got them in our pipeline. Then we got them in our funnel, as some people call it. But now we're able to keep them in the funnel. So there's less churn. Churn meaning that people keep falling out the bucket. People keep leaving you and going somewhere else. People keep seeing a discount over here and then dashing over there and not giving you money again. Again, I always talk about Pepsi. Pepsi doesn't need new customers. Why? Because Pepsi customers create more Pepsi customers. How do Pepsi customers create more Pepsi customers? Because when you go to their house, their barbecue, their event, when they go to an event, they bring Pepsi. You go over their house, hey, you want something to drink? What they got? Pepsi. What are they feeding their kids? Pepsi. What are they feeding the grandkids? Pepsi. So now, everybody is talking about, man, we raised on Pepsi. All their good memories are attached to Pepsi. So what are they more than likely to buy when they go to the store? Pepsi. When grandma come over, when your family come over for the holiday, what you gonna get? Pepsi. What are they gonna tell you in this house? Oh, we Pepsi drinkers in this house. Oh, we don't fool with no Coke. So now you drinking Jack and Coke, or you drinking Jack and Pepsi? You drinking Jack and Pepsi. So now Pepsi's not doing any of the work. All they got to do is put ads in the paper and let you know Pepsi's on sale. Run a few commercials during the Super Bowl, let you know that, Pepsi still exists. And you're going to do the rest. So again, the idea is that you need to keep your customer. Every time they have a need, they need to pick up the phone and call you. But the only way that you're going to get them to pick up the phone and call you is that you become active in their lives, that you become a source of income, a source of solutions for those clients. But if you're not calling them, you're not checking in with them, you're not building rapport with them, then they're going to be having those conversations with somebody else. And then they're going to come back to you, probably to their own detriment, and tell you what somebody else said. If you're not talking to your customer, if you're not checking in with them, if you're not building relationship with them, if you're not building a moat around them, somebody else is going to try to slip in the back door and take your good client and tell them what they can do for you. I'll never forget. Client comes to me talking about emails because he wasn't really paying attention to the emails, and that's on me. And he's like, yeah, well, his company says that, their open rates are 21%. And the industry average is, I think, maybe 13 or 14. So we sit down at our meeting, and it's like, he's excited. Yeah, they said 21%. Then I had my business partner, my homie, pull up what our open rates were. Open rates were 62%. Okay. So Their open rates are 21. Your open rates currently for your business that we help you manage, run, market, get sales for is 61%. And that's over 12 months. That's not just this month. So the emails we send out, 6 out of 10 people open them. Emails that they send out, 2 out of 10 people open them. Emails that we send out, here's the click-through rate that lead to actual purchases. Do they have a track record of sending out emails that actually make money? Your goal is to make money. So we can give you emails that get opened and get people to buy. Do you still want to work with the people who can give you 21%? Oh, no, I'm good. And I'm not saying that to be an embarrassment or to put somebody on blast. What I'm simply saying is it is my fault for not communicating. Okay, so if I'm not communicating and keeping people abreast of what's going on, then they don't think I'm doing anything. So now, when somebody else comes through the back door and tries to make them a big old promise, I'm put in a position where now I got to fight for my customer. You know, no different than some of you who have beautiful husbands and beautiful wives. You know, what the man say, I got to fight to prove my love. Yeah. So again, you have to make sure that your clients are only turning to you. And the way to do that is to be communicating with them, making sure that their needs are met, making sure that you're showing them how you're meeting their needs. Okay, here's how we're doing it. You know, we send out 3 emails a week. Here's what the emails are saying. Here's why that is impactful on their lives. Here's where we pivot to selling. And when we pivot to selling, here's why they buy. See, you need a person who can do that to help you get sales. Because if you're getting sales and you don't know why you're getting them, then you just become fortunate but unlucky. Okay. Fortunate in the sense that you're getting sales, but unlucky in the sense that you don't know why. Which means that you can't replicate it, which means that you can't expound upon it, which means that you can't use it to do more business because you don't even know why it's working. So now if the person goes away and their process and method goes away with them, then your ability to get what you want goes away too. So at home, if you build your business like this, if you build your business on being able to give people what they want by being the thing that they need, if you do this, then you get to do this right here. And this is my favorite part. Somebody doesn't want to pay you what you're worth, then you simply break it down to them. So you would like me to get you X amount of whatever. You know, you list all their wants. You know, and in my case, usually it's financial. You know, you told me in the very beginning you wanted to do at least $250,000 next quarter. So how much is that really worth to you? Is it worth 10 grand? Is it worth 20 grand? Because you said you wanted to do this. You said you wanted to put yourself in a position to be able to hire people to run your business. Okay, so that means that you're going to have to generate what? So you need a person who can actually help you go get that money, right? Okay. Yeah, you can get another marketer, but that marketer can't close. So they're going to give you some things to hand out, but nobody's going to read them. Yeah, they're going to give you some pictures, but it's not going to make anybody click the button. Because you need people to click the button and the wealth transfer to happen to get what you want. See how aggressively you can talk once you know what the person wants and you've figured out a faster, easier, simpler method to get them to them? Doesn't matter. Yeah, you could go buy the store-bought potato salad, but nobody's going to eat it. You're wasting your money. Yeah, you can buy the store-bought potato salad. Nobody's going to eat it. They're going to talk about you behind your back. So it's not going to get you what you want. His mama's not going to like you. His sisters ain't going to want to have nothing to do with you. And you're going to walk out of there embarrassed and ashamed and $12 later. Now you can spend the $20 and get some potato salad that tastes like grandma made it. Tastes like Miss Shirley made it. And you're going to walk over there and you're going to be the belle of the ball. Mama going to be like, ooh, girl, this is good. Who made this potato salad? And you're going to say, oh, I got a guy, or I got a gal, or I did. But whatever way, it's going to be you getting the credit. Okay. Which then is going to make his sisters like, ooh, yeah, she like us. She ain't got no raisins in it. And no disrespect to people who like raisins. She ain't putting a whole bunch of paprika in it, or any of those things. She's making it and she's tailoring it to the group of people that she wants to enjoy it. So if you're the person that helps put her in the position to get the excitement around her, the attention on her, the praise on her, yeah, maybe it cost her $7 more, but it was worth it. Because the other way couldn't get her that. And then you get to sit across the table, and if a person doesn't want to do business with you, then you say, okay, cool, here's what we'll do. You go out and you take a few more meetings, you holler at a few more people, and then we'll meet again in 7 days. And confidently knowing that they'll never find, you'll never find, ba-da-da-da-da-da. You can confidently do that when you know that you built your whole business around those solutions that allow people to get what they need and want. If they're getting what they need and want in order to pay their bills, pay great people, take great vacations, help mom out with her bills and her medications, put their kids in a really good school and not miss any tuition payments, buy their daughter a car for her birthday, help their grandkids, get back and forth to school, about whether it be picking them up themselves because now they can leave work because they got great people at work and they're making money even when they're not there. Or they're able to send somebody else to pick them up because now they got the money to pay for Ubers and things of that nature. If you're the person that allows that person to get all those things, how much are you really worth? If together we did an M, and now without me, you nowhere near an M, how much was I really worth? And I say that respectfully, with no disrespect. If you build something, you use your time, talent, and energy to help people get what they want, then they have to come through you. And if you can do it better, faster, simpler, easier than the next person, which is easy to do because all you have to do is take the time to really think about it and say, well, how can I make this easier for the client? How can I make this faster? That's the innovative part. And if you become innovative, now your opportunities are endless. Because I am the obvious choice, because no one can get it to you faster than we do. You become Domino's. Domino's didn't say they had the best pizza, but they said they could get you pizza in less than 30 minutes. You become Amazon. Nobody gets it better. Nobody gets it to you better than Amazon does. Whatever you want. Hey, you go on here, we got it. Coats, shoes, tools, screws, whatever. You don't have to leave your house. Yeah, you might be able to go to the store and get it a little bit cheaper, but it's not going to come to your house. Which is better, you getting in your car or it coming to you? Again, this is what you got to do. If you do that, your marketing improves in minutes. If you do that, your close goes up in minutes. If you do that, your ability to keep customers goes up exponentially, which means that your dollars and bottom line profits, EBITDA, and all those things will go up as well. Because now, nobody does it. You hear the Nate Dogg playing in the background. Nobody does it better. That's what's playing in your customer's head. So they never leave you because nobody ever outdoes you, does you. The problem with most companies, the reason that the companies that used to be the companies fail, is because they stopped being the best at getting people what they needed. They cost a whole lot, but their results aren't that great. So now somebody like me comes in and says, per dollar, we are better than everybody who costs more than us. Because let's be clear, if I get you 10 grand in sales and they get you 10 grand in sales, but they cost 12 grand and you 2 grand in the hole. If I cost 7 grand, you up 3. So per dollar, you can be better than your competition, no matter how big they are. 8% gain is an 8% gain, no matter where it comes from. And if you can get the 8% gain and you have a proven track record of getting the 8% gain and they want that 8% gain, then you become the company. Now, there may be some nuances in there where who knows who and who's friends with who that you might not be able to navigate. However, what will happen is that when those people fail, then you'll get the benefit of those people now coming back to you. So for your long-term business, doing what we're talking about today has a huge benefit. Your example, the majority of my clients have worked with other coaches, have worked with other advisors, have worked with other marketing people, have worked with other people within this space. And they come back to me time after time. Yeah, I know I wanted to go Cyndi Lauper. I did. I really did. But again, they come back time after time. Why? Because we're better at getting them what they want. And we're faster. It's easier. So now, as fast and as easy as you need it, we can give it to you. So again, and for you at home, you want people to have already worked with somebody else. You want people to shop around. Shopping around is not a bad thing. Let them shop around, because if you built the best version, you just make sure that you're the last one they come back to. Like, I'll let you shop around, but then we're going to reconvene so we can compare. Now, I know what Johnny and them cost, and you probably went and saw them. Okay. But we're faster, better than Johnny. Yeah, I know Greg and it was cheaper. Yeah, but they don't get you the results that we get you. So now, per dollar, pound for pound, we're the best choice. And we can get started tomorrow. So sign right here. Okay. So again, we just improved your marketing in minutes. Probably about 37 of them to be exact. But if you have any questions about anything I said today or anything concerning your business and how we can help you get what you want for yourself, which is the kind of customers that you need, how to keep those customers, how to keep them buying longer, and then how to get them to get other people to buy from you, just go over to growingrich.com. Click the Make Money Fast button. And what's going to happen then is they're going to send me an email. And I'm going to see an email back. And then we're going to talk about your business and how we can do the things that I just discussed for you. And